The University of Bahrain hosted a number of pioneers, business leaders, and technology professionals to participate in the third Innovation Entrepreneurship Forum under the patronage of the university president, Dr. Riyad Yusuf Hamza. The Innovation Forum aims to encourage Bahraini students and entrepreneurs to engage in entrepreneurship in discipline by utilizing the experiences of speakers and participants in discussion and dialogue sessions. Bahrain's leading business leaders and professionals are involved in various fields.
This is the third forum on innovation and entrepreneurship. The forum aims to help students develop new ideas and move those ideas into a tangible business product. This year we had speakers from locally and internationally. Some of them have arrived from Serbia, some of them from Dubai, others from London. They've talked about their experiences. Some of them have spoke about the new innovative solutions that are being done in their respective companies. For instance, we have somebody from Dell today speaking, somebody that covers blockchain technologies, and we have a session on She Leads STEM. So this session we shows leaders from Bahrain, female leaders, that talk about their respective fields. For instance, science, engineering, technology, and medical.
The president of the forum said that this event is consistent with the developments in the vital areas, especially with the kingdom's tendency to attract the world's leading companies in the field of business technologies, cloud computing, and services to the world. This means that there are many obstacles to dealing with in pilot projects with a dense packages of benefits and possibilities from these services.
I really had a lot of fun today. This is a great event. This is my second year participating. I always enjoy coming to a university where you have students who are so interested, really with a lot of audacity to create change in the world around them from a place like Bahrain. And also Bahrain has always been interesting to me because it is able to do that right in the Middle East. My topics today were trying to provide the students the behind the scenes of entrepreneurship, my own story of how I created my business. I shared with them how behind the scenes it's not as dandy as it works. I shared with them how in hindsight when we talk about it there are realities that hopefully what I've shared, there's lessons where it's not just as easy as looking at somebody's success. It is a lot of hard work, but more importantly, tenacity. Then I dove into what helps in that hard work. I talked about 3 levels of gratification. I talked about finding your purpose. I talked about making sure you have practical implementation. And last but not least, focus on great moments with your customers. Then we spent a little bit of time on talking about how do you find purpose, right? Making sure you understand the why. And we ended with, I think, more time spent on question and answers, which really shows how interested the students are in the University of Bahrain to be able to really create an impact on innovation and entrepreneurship and change.
The forum's agenda includes 2 panel discussions, opportunities and challenges in blockchain technology, Andrew Sims, NEC Payments, and Nicola Korber, and the session was moderated by Infinity's Chief Executive Officer.
Personally, I'm involved in cryptocurrency and blockchain industry for approximately almost 3 years, and started with education and consulting, and now we have expanded to blockchain development, full end-to-end ICU services, risk management, and we incorporate many other areas for blockchain projects in overall.
I'm participating in a panel here talking about blockchain technology, and really my focus will be not to look at the underlying technology itself and what blockchain does from an infrastructure and protocol perspective, but to look at practical applications, how companies like us that are operating in the banking and payments industry view the blockchain and what we think are practical use cases for using a blockchain to solve problems or barriers or realise opportunities that are presenting themselves in the market today.
The forum also featured another panel discussion entitled Women Entrepreneurship in Science, Technology and Math. Sheikha Latifa Al Khalifa, co-founder of Clever Play, Bahraini business leader Wafa Al Abidat, Dr. Sara Al Rifi, owner of the London Cancer Centre, Dr. Amira Al Musali, aviation engineer, Hindi Al Awadi, and business leader Al Attar. The session was moderated by Hadia Fathallah, executive director of Accelerate C5.
Today I am going to be moderating the Women in STEM panel, and we have a dynamic group of 6 women who are entrepreneurs and leaders in their respective fields, and we really are going to talk about the importance of the STEM field and how it can enable women to seize opportunities in the various different specialties and areas, and especially how they can be entrepreneurial in the space.
We are here to share our experience of reaching our goals and having the life of what we plan to. A lot of panelists with us in the same panel, 5 different women from different fields that they actually achieved what they always wanted, sharing the experience and actually empowering all the women out there to actually follow their dreams and reach out to their goals.
Natasha Atlas performed a concert at the Cultural Hall on Tuesday, October 23rd at the 27th Bahrain International Music Festival, which comes in cooperation with the Bahrain Culture and Antiquities Authority and the French Embassy in the Kingdom of Bahrain.
Actually, we have been delighted to work and to partner with the Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities for so many years, especially in the field of music. And for us, and in the month of October, and this International Music Festival is a very important rendezvous, I would say, with art. And we try every time to bring to Bahrain, with, of course, the approval of our friends from the Bahrain Authority, the best of the best, very original kind of artist, very special, very high quality. And this is very important for us. And tonight we had the great pleasure to have Natasha Atlas, who is a very great, different artist, always trying to experiment and to go further in her art. And we are very proud to be able to bring her together with the Bahrain Authority to Bahrain. This year I noticed that the programming was mainly Oriental and we had mainly Arabic artists. I think it's very coherent because we have the Mubarak capital of Islamic culture all throughout the year. It was a very major event and everybody enjoyed that, and I think if I'm not mistaken that this festival joins this special theme of the year, and it makes a lot of sense to me. And we are also very glad to participate in this. I would say that I feel so comfortable and happy to partner with the Bahrain Authority, with Her Excellency Sharameh and Shara Allah, that I would like to carry on forever with this kind of partnership.
During the ceremony, Natasha Atlas displayed Eastern music and integrated it with Western musical styles, such as the electro, the French song, and the rap. She also presented her Oriental interpretation of the song, Mona Emil La Rose. The audience with Natasha Atlas songs reacted with applause and joy in a warm atmosphere.
I was invited by the French Embassy and the Bahrain Cultural Festival to come here and do a concert during this festival period. For me, it was really a wonderful invitation because I've always wanted to come here. Well, I know that I have people here that already know my music because there was a man, a Bahraini man, who came and he gave me a gift of some calligraphy in my name, and I had some texts on Facebook from people from Bahrain saying, "We are waiting for you." So that was really, really very nice. And then, of course, then the rest was just a surprise for me to see how people reacted, because my music in some places is quite avant-garde, with the jazz and the Arabic influence, so for some people it's really new, and for some people they already know it. But I think I had a great audience tonight. I think it's good. And the special thanks is just for for everybody in Bahrain who came tonight, and to the French embassy and the Bahrain cultural side as well.
Usually I'm Natasha's musical director, so I write the musical arrangements and lead the band and make sure everything's working, and Natasha's happy with the shape of the music, and then we see how it goes. It's a very friendly event. Everyone we've dealt with has been wonderful. It's been very, very well organised, very well coordinated, so chapeau to everyone who's been involved in that. It's a shame we're not here long enough to see any of the other artists, but the programme looks very, very interesting. It looks like it's mainly this year a focus on international Arabic artists, which obviously we love and we would have loved to have seen more of. So I think it's probably a very nice thing to have us as part of the programme as well, because whilst we are doing obviously Arabic influenced music, I think there's a good chance what we're doing is more jazz influenced than anything else. So I think it's nice that we represent a broadening of what's on offer, and hopefully people enjoy it. Well, special thanks to asking us to come. It's been great. I was actually born in El Khobar, just over the bridge, and I haven't been here for over 30 years, so it's a really, really nice, very bizarre and surreal experience, but very nice to be back here.
It's always a great choice of musicians and artists, and it's great to have the opportunity to come and to have free concerts. So yeah, it's really, really enjoyed it. Very good.
The audience was eager for this kind of music, which was source of inspiration and love mixed between East and West. Natasha Atlas is a symbol of multicultural fusion music characterized by her talent, which moves through different musical colors in her numerous albums and works with other artists.
Something that he said, something that she said, let it be forevermore. Something in the way that she said, something in the way that he said, something in the way that he said,
Deputy Premier and President of the Supreme Council for the Development of Education and Training, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Mubarak Al Khalifa, chaired the Council's meeting at the Qudaybiya Palace. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Mubarak Al Khalifa extended thanks to the Council's members for the tremendous efforts they are exerting and welcomed the new Executive Director of the Education Training Development Projects, Patricia Hikia Parata, wishing her every success in her duties. While reviewing the meeting's agenda, the Deputy Premier expressed satisfaction with the recent international reports in which Bahrain attained top positions thanks to its successful educational policies, citing the World Bank's Human Capital indication in which Bahrain ranked first in the Arab world and 47th in the world, and the UNDP's report in which Bahrain ranked 43rd in human development. The advanced position achieved by Bahrain in the international reports confirms its outstanding educational system, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Mubarak said. The Deputy Premier was briefed by the Ministry of Education about what has been achieved so far to implement His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa order to establish the Al Hidayah Al Khalifiyyah University. In this regard, the Council was informed that the Ministry of Education has contacted a number of the world universities to deliver rare academic programs in the university that serves Bahrain's labor market and qualify the university graduates to find jobs in the public and private sectors. It was informed that the first phase of the project includes coordination between the Ministry of Education and the Urban Planning and Development Authority to build the university on a land lot in the Bahrain Governorate, and that offices at the Hidayah Al Khalifiyyah School will be devoted to following up on the progress of the project. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Mubarak thanked the Education Ministry for its briefing on the project, calling for the need to follow up on its implementation progress. Then the University of Bahrain UAB gave a presentation on the results of its strategic plan, highlighting its e-services, academic programs, number of graduates, academic staff, and a strategic partnership with the local international institutions. The Council also reviewed the Bahrain Teachers College's developments, including the establishment of a training and excellence center and partnership initiatives with local international educational institutions. After that, the Bahrain Polytechnic gave a presentation about the progress of the implementation of Decree Law 26/2018 on restructuring the Bahrain Polytechnic. The meeting also approved the results of the 32nd batch of the Education and Training Quality Authority review and follow-up reports. Education Minister Dr. Majid bin Ali Al Naimi received a letter of congratulations from Bahrain Education and Training Quality Assurance Authority Chief Executive Dr. Jawahar Shaheen Al Mbahki over Bahrain's ranking as the first Arab country and 47th globally in the World Bank's Human Capital Index in recognition of the kingdom's investment on human capital. The achievement reflects the minister's role in accelerating the momentum of educational progress through development of a growing generations of youth. Southern Governor Sheikh Khalifa bin Ali bin Khalifa Al Khalifa received at his weekly majlis dignitaries and senior officers from the Interior Ministry. He stressed the governorate's keenness on reaching out to citizens in line with the directives of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, His Royal Highness Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa, and His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander, and First Deputy Premier. The Southern Governor stressed the importance of continuous communication with the citizens at the weekly majlis to assess citizens' needs and optimize services. He asserted that direct meetings are an inherited habit passed down from the fathers and forefathers, pointing out comprehensive development in the Southern Governorate. The audience thanked the Southern Governor for his constant keenness on reaching out to citizens and catering for their needs. Parliament Affairs Minister Ghanem bin Fadl Al Buainini praised the advanced level of the friendship and cooperation ties between the Kingdom of Bahrain and Russian Federation Republic. This came as the minister received Russia's ambassador to Bahrain, Rajiv Goref, praising his efforts in boosting these ties, particularly the ambassador's coordination for the fruitful visit of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa to Russia in 2016, wishing the outgoing ambassador success in his upcoming assignment. Goref expressed his gratitude and appreciation for the cooperation he had from the kingdom's officials that facilitated his diplomatic mission, thanks to the leadership of His Majesty the King and Bahraini people's hospitality.
Thank